Good day viewers. In the previous video we watched how to download the database.jar file. Now in this video I'll be telling you how to use the database.jar file to access the methods provided by it, that is to access the database functionalities such as write record and read record and update record. So in this video we'll be learning how to write the objects onto the disk using the database class methods. So we need to start. First you need to place the database.jar file and in the folder in which you are creating your application which is using the database. So here I have placed in one folder the database.jar file that I downloaded and the demo application that I am creating to use the database functionalities. So I've created this application. Let me run it. Let me show it to you. Okay, so in this application I'm trying to create a table called student. This table will have three columns: name, marks and roll number. So you can specify any number of attributes which you want, like the columns which you want in your table. I have specified string name, int marks and int roll number. One thing you must take care of is that you must extend this class as the database class. Means that you must create student as the child class of database class. So that's why I have specified class student extends database. And here you can specify any number of members or attributes which you want as the columns in the table. And here you can specify the constructor which you want by yourself, and you are free to choose the methods which you want in your student class. So that's what the advantage of the database class, that to create table you don't need any other SQL or database. You just create a class and the schema gets created automatically. So here we created the student class and we created the attributes which we want: the name, marks and roll number. These will be the columns in our table. And I have created the constructor that takes the name, marks and roll number as argument, and it accesses these members and stores it on the object. I have created one method called show that will show all the information of the object. So now I'll be creating the demo class which will have my main method. Here I have created four objects: student S1, S2, S3 and S4. These will have their attributes in it. For example, I have created a student S1 with name as Tom and marks as 50 and roll number as 1. So I have created these four objects. Now in this video we will be writing these objects. So to write the object you must first provide database.class the name of the class, name of the file which you want. I'm saying that you must first specify the name of the file on which you want to write. So there is a simple static method that the database class provides, which is create file. So with the help of student class only, as it is a static method, you can call student.createFile #student. This statement specifies that it will create two files, that is student.db and student.dp. The student.db file will store all the information that you will write on the disk, and student.dp file will store all the metadata information, all the properties files. So you must take care that you must not edit these both files, or you must not delete these files explicitly on your disk, because it will be used by the database class. So here we have created a file and we have specified the name of the file as student, because we will be storing all the student records in it. So this statement will automatically create two files, student.db and student.dp. Now this call, that is s1.writeRecord, will simply write record on the disk. No SQL needed, no database needed, just with the object which you want to write called write record. For example, here I want to write S1 object, so I am calling s1.writeRecord, and I want to write S2 object, s2.writeRecord, Now I want s3 dot write s3 I want to write s3 object, so I am calling s3 dot write record and s4 dot write record this way. So here we have completed a program. Now let's see how to compile it. So save it with demo.java. I have saved it already. So the saving procedure is normal as we do in our Java program, and you must save it in the folder in which the database.jar is present. Okay, now there is a special way to compile it, because we are using database.class from the database.jar file. So to do so, we first type java c as we normally do, but after that we specify #cp because we want to specify the class path of the database.jar file, and then after #cp we give space and then dot and then this semicolon and then the name of the jar file, that is the database.jar, database.jar, and then space and then demo.java, which is the name of our file, that is our demo file which is using the database. Now press enter. Yes, our program was compiled. Now we want to run it. So to run it, just type java #cp space dot semicolon database.jar space demo. Okay, so our program was program run, and you can see the message that file created. So now we have recorded all the objects on the student.db file. So here you can see in the directory that two files are created, that is the database file and the dp file. So these two files created, the student.database file consists of all the object information, and student.dp file consists of all the properties which you want. Okay, so this way we just recorded all the objects which we want in our database file, and in the next video we will be watching how to read all these objects from the disk. Okay, and you can open this database file if you want, and you can see what all information is written. Basically it is written in the binary form, so you can open this file student with notepad or wordpad and you can see all the things, but only thing you must make sure that you must not delete these files, because if you once delete it, then the database class will not be able to access it, and then ambiguities will occur. So okay, I'll see you in the next video where we'll read all the records that we have that we just wrote on the disk, that is the student.db file. Okay.